How do you do? Storyteller here, back with another of this week's journal. Let's see, it's been kind of a boring week except for the past 2 days. Mostly I've gone to the gym and I've been working in the garage. But yesterday was an interesting day and today was too, sort of. But over the weekend my parents went away on a vacation. I cannot see. Just for 2 days. They just got back a little while ago. But they went away, and I was left the house to myself, which was fun. But yesterday morning, I was supposed to go on a hike with our church to take photos. I was supposed to be the photographer for the event, but the person leading it ended up not going, so they asked me to step in and take over as the lead of the hike. So I'm leading, and there's this woman. This woman is constantly trouble. She's a very nasty, very unhappy older woman, probably 60s, somewhere around there, but she's always nasty to everybody. And she sees me organizing. I have a list of all the names. I'm taking roll call, that sort of thing, and she comes up and she's like, are you supposed to be the leader today, sort of thing? And I'm like, well, the person who was supposed to do it couldn't make it, so I just stepped in to take over. And she's like, well, I guess that makes you our fearless leader, huh? I'm like, oh, that's how it's gonna be. And then, just questioning everything I say. I picked out a trail for us to go on, and she's asking me all the questions to see what I know, like how long is it supposed to be, how long a duration or distance of the hike is it, blah blah blah, this, what color trail are we following. I'm like, I have all of the answers, and I have a map, and it shows the path we're on connects to the trail we're going to. If you go straight and right, well, there's 2 roads that connect to it. And we start to pass by the first one because I wanted to go to the second one. It's closer to the actual trail, whereas if you turn early, you have to go up another trail to get to it. So I'm going the shorter way by going straight. And we start to pass by the other road connecting to it, and she goes, what, did you change your mind or something? I'm like, no, and I show her on the map. This connects here to this, and she's like, well, we'll do it your way, I guess. I'm like, okay, if you want to hike by yourself, you can. But other than that, it was a pretty good hike. There were a lot of kids there, and only one managed to skin their knee, so I call that a success. It was fun, though. Like, we had a good time. It was a pretty good turnout. It was a beautiful day, so no complaints there. I'm not the event-leading type. I'm more of a behind-the-scenes person. I'm supposed to be behind the camera, not leading the pack, so for a one-time thing, it was alright, but I'm glad it's over. Let's see. So yeah, after the hike yesterday, I came home and had the house to myself, so I hung out for a while. I recorded, you guys will see it, I recorded the first episode of Siberia 2! Yay! Cannot wait. I'm so excited to keep going with this game. The first level was actually really hard starting out. I'll say that this game, as opposed to the last one, is a lot more conversation-oriented, where in the last one you had to deal with puzzles, interacting objects with each other. That was what it was, is using objects together to solve puzzles, where in this one, it's all about triggering events by talking to people and causing things to happen by saying them. So you have to actually have conversations with people before it'll let you do certain things, which may or may not be a good thing, but I'm going with it because it looks really fantastic, and I'm loving this series so far. But it's a little bit different going from working just with objects and skipping through dialogue to relying on dialogue to find essential information. So, getting used to that. But yeah, last night I only worked like a 4-hour shift. It was not long at all. It was putting up signs and stuff, doing a little bit of ringing, but it wasn't bad. I did all the vacuuming front and back of the store. I cleaned the bathrooms. Oh, get this. I cleaned the bathrooms. And then, not 10 minutes later, a guy comes in and he starts running for the back. He gets to the bathroom area. It's in a corner, and there's a water fountain there. He leans over and pukes into the water fountain the drain, and then he runs into the guy's bathroom and starts puking up in the bathroom. So yeah, that was fun. Then he comes up at the front and buys something, and I go up to the cashier that rang him out, and I have the hand sanitizer on my hands, and I go, hands. And she's like, what? I'm like, hands. She puts them out, I squirt it in her hands. I'm like, that guy was just puking in the bathroom. She's like, I'm like, yep, you're welcome for telling you that. But it's horrible. I mean, that's disgusting. Anyway, so I'm glad I wasn't there very long. They sent me home early because we got all of our work done and we had too many people there, so yay, I got home early. I made some dinner and then recorded a bit and played some games, watched some videos, and it was kind of a boring night, but it was nice. It was a quiet house. Then this morning I woke up and I ditched church. I'm heathen. I ditched church this morning, but I went to the gym this morning and it was busy for a weekend. I guess on the weekends it would be busy because everyone has it off, but yeah, it was really busy at the gym. Then I came back, I went out and did some little grocery shopping just for essentials. Then I came back and cleaned because I'm a nice person and wanted them to come back to a nice house. So I did a bit of cleaning, and then I made a big pot of chicken noodle soup because I was in the mood for it. When you get in the mood for soup, you've got to have it. But I make it homemade, everything from scratch. I season it myself, spices, I chop up the vegetables, everything, cook up the chicken separately, chop it up, do everything. So yeah, once you get in the mood for soup, you need to make it. But I make jumbo pot of soup, and then I put it all into containers and I freeze it so that the next time somebody is sick or has cold or something, I can take it out and boil it down and have fresh soup ready for them when they're sick. So I do that all the time. Whenever I make soup, I always make too much, so we'll have leftovers. And then after that, I've been working out the garage, and then they got home and they've been talking to me and they've been wanting to show me their pictures and things, so I've been listening to that. After this, I'll be going back out into the garage to do some tinkering. The lights and fan are still on out there, so kind of have to get back out there. But just wanted to tell you about my day, about how my week has gone. Other than the past 2 days, it's been a really boring week, which is nice. It's nice to get back into just a normal routine, but some things coming up, like tomorrow we're probably going to go out to a lake that we really haven't been to before, and we've been doing some new things, and we have some big plans. The every Thursday thing, doing something new, is interesting. This week I've made the deal with Mom that she'll get to pick no matter how far it is, no matter where it is, she'll get to do whatever she wants to do. So I'm curious to see what she'll pick, and I know you guys are going to hear about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next journal.